Om Shanti Paramatma Sarupe Pranamam Uddharedatma Atmanam Atmanam Avasadayet Atmaiva Atmano Bandho Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. Everything depends on our mind only. If you are the master of our mind, it like a good friend and relative lifts us towards higher achievements and more happiness in this life. But if you become slave to it, like a foe, it drags you down into a miserable life. Today, we take up the people who are successful in mastering their mind and shaking off their burdens, problems, negative thoughts, and becoming successful in every aspect of life. They are happier, they are able to manage their minds. A small story about this shaking off, and later on how a guided meditation will help us in achieving this type of shaking off burdens and etc. and be happier with our life. A washerman's old donkey suddenly fell into a deep pit in the darkness. When the washerman came to know about it, he thought instead of pulling out this donkey, which was not of much help to him in serving, its only burden to feed. So he decided to bury it alive in the darkness itself. So he brought a spade and took out the loose soil surrounding, started throwing the loose soil into the pit, thinking that it would bury the donkey in the pit itself. When the first spade of loose soil fell on the back of the donkey, it got alerted. Something is falling. So it wanted to shake off. It did so. Like that, whenever the loose soil was falling on it, it used to shake off sideways. Like that, slowly, it was getting higher and higher. The level was increasing inside the pit, the ground on which it was standing, deep below. By the time in the morning, early morning, when the last attempt was made by the spade to fall into the pit. The washerman, to his surprise, saw that the donkey was walking away from the elevated loose soil that filled the pit, and it was happy with fresh lease of life. It was not buried alive, but it took the advantage of whatever it was falling off by simply shaking off. That is the artful escape from the burdens and making it a stepping stone for its success. It's worth learning from this story. Taking cue from this, I have a guided meditation which I profess to my followers in a park. I ask them after the yoga asanas to lie down on their backs, close their eyes, be in Shavasana, and be attentive to my voice. So I start telling, please imagine about a candle. A candle has a wick, after all, about a few millimeters, whereas its light, it expands to far off, so many yards, distant place, and falls on the wall. It has that capacity. It can reach any distance. So the light is expanding, whereas the wick is fixed, from which the light is emanating. Like that, your bodies are here lying on your back on the ground only. Now come along with me, with your minds. Your minds are hearing me, my voice. Wherever I am going, you are also coming. So like that, I will tell the guided meditation. I start off. So we are all flying. We left our bodies in the park. We saw a beautiful beach where some birds were flying high, coming down, catching hold of crabs, again flying high. So we thought, why we should not fly like the birds? So we became birds. We also started flying over the sea. It is 1000 feet high. Again, we tried to fly higher and higher. We reached 2000 feet high. Now, slowly, I told my followers, think about your problems, think about your burdens, think about your negative attitudes. All of them think they are all small and tiny objects in your room. So, make them as a bundle, put into a bundle, tie them up. Think that they are on your back. Now you are flying like a bird, no? They are all on your back. Just shake off by tilting your back so that all the bundle of problems, negative thoughts, worries, everything, they are falling deep into the sea. They are being buried in the sea forever. Now you are becoming lighter. Your minds are becoming lighter because there are no more such worries, negative thoughts, burdens, problems. Everything you shake off. They are gone. They are buried in a deep sea. So feeling very, very light in their minds. We are again flying back towards the seashore. Again from it, we fly back to our destination, where from we have started. That is the Krishnakant Park. So I asked them to enter into the bodies which are lying on the lush green grass with the cool breeze, pleasant atmosphere, beautiful sceneries. Now ask my followers to take deep breath for 3 to 4 times. Slowly turn left, sit up, and slowly open the eyes. Now ask them, how do you feel about your mind? Is it same as before or lighter than? Almost all people say, sir, this guided meditation is very fruitful. After shaking off on the sea, now we are feeling our minds are very, very light, refreshed, happier. This is quite useful meditation for everybody to try in your homes. Om Shanti.